Hey guys, CJ here, and some really interesting news coming out of Batman vs. Superman yesterday that might have gotten overlooked in all the hype and scuffle over Civil War, and that's that it seems that Wonder Woman's origin in Batman vs. Superman will be the New 52 variant rather than her pre-New 52 variant, and I'll explain that briefly. Pre-New 52, her origin was kind of clunky. It was that she was made of clay. Really, I mean, it's one of those, ancient, it stems off of a lot of ancient Greek myths where, the gods made mortals out of clay, and she was made of clay and imbued with all this power, and that's how, she came to be. And the New 52 origins streamlined it a little bit by actually making her a demigod and the daughter of Zeus. Demigods, pretty hot topic in Hollywood lately, and Zack Snyder, no stranger to demigods as well, having directed The Immortals. And this... It seems like this comes straight from Charles Roven, who was a producer on Batman vs. Superman. He also talked a little bit about Batman, but he probably wasn't supposed to let this slip, but he did confirm that Wonder Woman's origins in Batman vs. Superman would be the New 52 origin, the demigod origin, rather than the made of clay origin, which is, I guess I greatly prefer that personally. You might think differently, so comment below. What do you think of the New 52 origin of Wonder Woman, and do you think that's the right origin? Do you think she should have that, or should they go old school? Anyways, he also briefly discussed Batman and Superman and their sort of dynamic between the two, saying that they wanted someone who could tower over Superman, which is kind of an odd thing, seeing as Superman is actually taller than Batman in the comics, and that's not something you would actually see in the comic books. It's usually Superman who does the towering over anyone else. And apparently he does explain, Ben Affleck was exactly who they wanted in the part. That's who they went after first, and they wanted him to be rugged, and he's a very rough guy. It's very influenced by Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns, as we already knew. But specifically referring to the height, he said, Ben Affleck is 6'4", and Cavill is 6'1", so Affleck kind of already had that height that they were looking for. Anyways, that about wraps it up here for me. Very interesting stuff. I'm personally very much anticipating this movie, and I know a lot of you are too. So tell me in the comments below, what do you think about Wonder Woman's origins? Would you prefer they go with the older variant, or do you like this kind of modern twist on it? And also, what do you think about the height of Batman? Is it really important? Or is it a central part of that dynamic that Superman be the taller one? Anyways, that wraps it up here for me, so signing off. I'll see you next time.